bit tired. Oh, thank you for the follow out of the gate. Come on. Come on. How are we going? How's things in the wider world, everyone? Thank you, Turfberg. Turf, good to see you. Hey, how you doing? How's the world in your part of the world? You and your mildly unpronounceable username. Good evening, Shadow. Sneaking on in. How's things? I am just so over it, to be honest. Am I away from the mic? I did it again. I did it again. I did it yesterday. I didn't move the mic in front of my face. I don't know why. I'm getting old and demented, apparently. So that's fun. It was a long day at the office. Stressful, intense. Not ideal. But hopefully I at least sound better now. I need to get better. I don't know why I suddenly have started to forget to put the mic in front of my face. I was last night I did it, and then I noticed because I was like, wow, there's so much space in front of me. Normally, I don't know, it feels more open between me and the keyboard. Turns out it was because the mic wasn't in the way. Didn't get that this time, unfortunately. Didn't get a kind of inkling that something was up. So I'm getting worse, which is good. Yeah, so just survived the day, barely. And we are going into the weekend. I mean, speaking of the moon, I didn't have the energy to go out and look at it, but there was it a lunar eclipse? Yeah, lunar eclipse tonight in Australia. I think like an hour and a half ago was prime viewing time. That's the one where it turns red because the Earth is in the way of the moon. Yeah, the blood moon, that's the one. I forgot about it / didn't have the energy to go out and look at it. So I just sat and watched YouTube. Specifically, RT Gameplay Balatro. So, was that a better use of my time? Probably not. But is what it is. Also, Melbourne F1 this weekend. I only remember that because a client at work rang and said that they were going down in reference to something else. So that's interesting if you're into the F1. I'm not super into the F1, to be honest. At a weekend away for Bible study last year, it would have been, someone put on the Monaco Grand Prix, and that was kind of cool. But it's not something that I'm going to like rush out to watch myself. From what I've heard, though, the F1 has really kind of blown up in popularity recently. I think it's mostly because of like they've been doing a lot of documentary stuff. I think through Netflix and whatever, or like the teams and stuff like that. To kind of, and it seems to have been really working. It's, from what I've heard, it's like more popular than it's ever been. But not me, not in this household. I would like to maybe have a look at the F1 games, perhaps. But I'm not super fussed about it just yet. But it's the weekend, and it's a Friday. And it's a Friday, specifically the 14th of March. And you know what that means. Midnight Club, baby. A resume state was found for this game. Monday the 3rd of March. Monday, March 13. Nope, that's probably not what we want. You can make your own livery and stuff, can't you? Which is quite impressive. We're going to do something a little bit more down to earth. A little bit. Not a huge amount. Well, the money at least won't be as quite as large involved. Oh, maybe not. Atlanta. I'm so glad it's the weekend. I could not have done another day at the office. I want to turn it off of Pro Logic and see if that fixes the kind of weird, just bouncing off the limiter noise the engine would always make. The menu is a little bit obnoxious, I'll be honest. How it's teleporting to different parts of the city. That's not fun.
Now you know what I mean when I talk about putting some value in it. Look at her.
So, what's our money situation? How do I find out about that? Okay, we got $31,000. We could take on Dre. This is Dr. Dre before he became a doctor, I guess. Oh no! How did he get out? Did he have to get the farmer to come with his tractor? Hold on. Wait, are you in a Escalade? Nope, that's not the button too. That's the flash the headlights button. Where are we going, Dre? Stupid Escalade. The classic wooden boards. So what were you delivering to the farm? Was it like feed or something? So we got a Dodge Ram. Me and a Jetta. Oh yeah, I'm just relearning everything. I suppose there's no GMC Cyclone, but I guess that's a bit old in 2005. But we didn't want to go that way, actually. Oh well. Ah! Look at how violent everything is in this game. 25 tons of plant substrate. That's a lot of plant substrate, which I'm assuming is just a fancy kind of soil. I'm not as up on plant substrate as I used to be. Well, that cop's incompetent. One of the bonuses of not being in first place is not getting all the cops. That's a definite plus. I guess I'm not good enough to be, you know, looked at being pulled over. I guess it's a little bit insulting when you think about it like that. What nitrous does this fool have? What's the nitrous button? That button. First place, baby! Mushroom farm. Ah, I see.
What'd I tell you? You was racing a fool.
We're in a different city, but that Latino fellow is still calling us. Oscar, was it? I think so. No, not. Don't worry, Alexa. Who's she? If I remember correctly, we can murder the motorcyclist, which is an exciting possibility. Like that. There's an impressive amount of traffic on this road, actually. You don't normally see this much traffic on a road in a racing game. It's kind of cool. I mean, particularly for the time. There's a lot of traffic, but even today, they kind of turned down the traffic on a highway. Like, Underground 2 did not have this much traffic on high drives. High drives? Highways. There was like a couple of cars at the most, like 3 AM traffic levels. Sick jump. I hope the cops don't act like they weren't impressed by that, because they should be. Also, liking this game for me as a streamer, because the fact that there's DMCA music in the background at all times means that I have to keep it in an effort to try and talk over the music and make it a little bit harder to detect the algorithms or whatever that they run. It's probably good for like stream interaction and stuff, but it is also very hard to like find time to look at chat while doing this too. So are you just at home now, Shadow, until you have to go into that all managers meeting? Oh man. That sounds like it. Well, I mean, you definitely earned it after the farm situation. How did I do that? I got cold feet. I'm gonna lose the race because of this. Ooh, that was close though. You thought. Okay, that motorcycle was just killed by that G-Wagon. What was that? This connection just dropped out for Oscar. He was like, "Huh, what?" And then that was it. Alrighty. What are the F1 the Lightning? I think they're all Ford Lightnings. What an idiot. I don't remember the music in this slide last time. That's where I changed it from Dolby to stereo. Oh, it's 3 laps. Ooh. Oh, just nailed it. Forgot about that corner. Ciao. No, please don't understand. I need to beat this man. Well, we went the furthest. That's got to count for something. You and your early.
Come on, man. Bring that car in and we can work on it. While you work
Okay,
on
I'll do better, man. Don't worry. Besides, I think we have to. Yeah. I remember back during COVID, that's when everyone used to go shopping. Primarily because that was when the toilet paper was on the shelves. I don't know what was with... I don't know if it happened in the UK, but Australia, everyone went wild for toilet paper during COVID. Look, I appreciate it's an important commodity, don't get me wrong. I like a good toilet paper as much as the next guy. But it's also something that you can kind of do without if you have to. Particularly if you're stuck at home. Like, you can just kind of get in the shower and, you know, figure it out from there. Ooh. I want you to do it for German manufacturing. Both the free play, la-di-da. I don't actually know what ply the stuff I have currently is.
Hey Trey, we got some new stock in. You might want to buy something.
Big players challenge you. Level 3 performance tires for Class D vehicles. Okay, that should be useful. New tribal vinyls? Hell yeah. I feel like my character's the kind of guy who would have a tribal tattoo. Scented. I was unaware that was an option.
What's cracking, Dirty?
What's up?
Like you got skills, son. You got the attention of the big players, and believe me, that ain't easy. They want to race you for real. Just in trucks, though. Show your thing or two. Now get on out of here. I got a masterpiece to work on.
Okay, so the subtitles just went through in like 10 seconds rather than waiting for the whole minute-long cutscene. That was very nice of them to do that. Oh, I've got to do this gig tonight. Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
Orderly, now back to the tuners. Don't be fooled.
Okay, we just made it under, but the game did not like that. The game was like, I'd appreciate it if you slowed down a little bit and let me open the door a bit more. So we've got a fully tricked out engine on this bad boy. Except for nitrous. I mean, we want the express. Let's go nitrous express. The only other thing was tires, level 3. Brakes level 3? They did look cooler. Oh, gotta be Brembo. Well, partly because we don't have a choice. Otherwise, we're fully done. We didn't unlock that guy's car. I thought we did. They seem to be intimating that we would in fact win the guy's car. We do have a 300C. I forgot about that. It depended on the item. There were definitely restrictions on how much toilet paper you could buy. But those were mostly done by the corporations, like those supermarkets themselves, not the government or whatever. I don't know if it was the same for you over there. New dimensions. Let's have a quantum physics intake. Gotta get the hooker headers on here. It's weird that this has a higher handling stat than the Jetta. I almost said Passat for some reason. Super Tubes. Flowmasters, eh? Paxton Automotive Corporation. If you want to get it done, it's got to be Paxton. US gear for US car. We try and save some money so we can still make it look sick. But we also need to make sure we can actually go around corners and stuff. And stop. The first thing I want to do is change the wheel rims. Got a really big inset on a lot of these rims, huh? This was the time of big insets, I guess. That's the right phrase, I think. Deep dish. That's probably a more accurate term. These are the ones I've got for the other car, and they're honestly probably the best just because they're not deep dish. Like the rest of these are. We'll just have a lot of bolts. There's a lot of bolts on these rims. Also, these are $11,000. Even this one's too expensive. That's right. I'll come back for it later. What body upgrades can we get? Not a huge amount, to be honest. Hey, you fishy, how you doing? How was truck driving the other night? Was it Tuesday night? Or Monday night, I guess, for you? Maybe very early Tuesday morning. Trouble is, all of this is very expensive, and I do not have money. Oh, we can get a front grille. Okay, we can get one of two front grills. Can't afford to do much. But we can afford to paint orange. Hell yeah. I did get some new emotes. I'm pretty excited. There's not a huge amount of them that are able to be deployed just because of sublimits and stuff, but I am very excited to have some more cohesive and new emotes. I mean, it's not a bad grill. Thank you. They're not... I mean, I can't take full credit for them, or really anything more than partial. They're done by a YouTuber called Chipflake. Or an artist, I guess, called Chipflake. Okay, this sounds a lot nicer than the Jetta did. Oh, is that some dubstep? The fight is a bit early for dubstep, I thought. Yeah, I mean, for $12, it's a really good base. To, like, start your coloring on. Oh, it's the motorcycle.
Orderly, this guy's on a totally different trip. That
A
bike trips
totally
in
different
the US
trip.
same as it does in Europe. But be careful, this Speedo guy is fearless. Not as mad as Phil, but close.
Okay, so what I'm learning from this is all motorcyclists in this game are crazy people. Inadequate! Howdy ho! Good morning to you. No, we've moved on from Hero Forge. Yeah, Fishy is here. Is that Blade on the motorcycle? I don't mean to be racist or anything, but it looks like Blade. Oh, not Edge. I believe, Fisher, you can hold on. They are, actually, you're right. I remember that. That was a pretty exciting moment. Don't normally get raids in this part of the woods. Not unheard of, but it's not common. Get out of here, Bleed. Come on, use the power of Kasabian. Oh, gracious. Hold on, gotta scratch my nose. Oh, it just came to a complete stop. When I was going like 100 miles an hour, I'm super dead. Like more dead than usual. Well, bus is pointing things out now at this point. So fast.
Nice, but soon you're gonna have to start trying.
Blade and the Lotus Delices. That's the name of the band. Welcome back, Fishy. You can now say what you were looking to say. But yeah, no longer in Hero Forge. I still use it for like advertising images and stuff. But no, we've moved on from the PNG shooter. At least for the time being. Ow. Oh, gracious. Ah. The Atlanta Police Department. Oh, thank you. Fishy. like I said, I'm very, very pleased with them. I did a pretty good job coloring it, if I do say so myself. Tell you what, this guy is really just feeling this song. Oh, my car is super beat up. Whatever money we win is gonna go straight into the repair bill. Welcome back. Oh, that's a car park. Wow, this engine is... We're gonna need to rebuild this entire car when we win this race. We are very close to actually destroying the car if you look at the health bar around the speedometer. Okay, probably a bit closer now than before. Yeah. Like a glove. He does get a diamond. How inadequate.
What, you think you're a pin, bitchy?
I think Oscar's turning on me according to that phone call. I feel like I must have been to Atlanta Airport at one of the times I've been in the States. Let's get on with it. I don't think I've actually been to Atlanta. Whoa. The theme song music is actually from a song? Is that what I'm getting at from this song? There you go. Leave you alone. Sorry, sir. The Atlanta CBD just doesn't feel like it's been designed for high-speed street races for some reason. Oh, gracious. Okay, that's not good. Straighten up, let's go. Yeah, everyone get inside, lock the doors. Assume the brace position. Oh! Or just call the hospital in advance, either or, I'm fine with that. I feel like you are giving me too much credit on the amount of control I have in this vehicle. Or just in this game. This feels like an accurate depiction of just how I feel about life, just kind of flying around corners, hoping that I'm going in the right direction. Never really knowing. I would not allow that. Ah! Oh, just for that Vito died. See what you made me do. Is that the CL500? Man, that does not... That looks aggressively 2005. Oh, sorry, Mr. Fire Engine. They're probably coming to help the victims of our race. Are they all CL500s? That wasn't a CL500. And again, imagine spending all the money it costs to get a CL500 and then losing to a prize of 300C. I'm not even sure where the SRT8 version, just a regular 300C. Actually, that's probably why they're losing, because we spent like a third of the price on the car and then put the rest into the engine. Aftermarket parts. Well, luckily for me, you weren't behind the wheel then. It was just me. Original Riders. New sports bike rims. Vito available as rider. What does that mean? Is there like a crew system? Yeah, this is definitely not quite as grounded as Horizon.
Sir, what's crack? I hear you took out that Vito cat, huh?
I'm sure glad we put
that's
subtitles
well
on. That really helps
Damn, she off the
to
chain, ain't she?
see what they're saying.
Woo-woo. There's still something missing, though. I just can't figure out what it is.
Put a
Damn.
TV in the
Been
rims.
keeping me up all night. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, my homeboy, he be stunning with them original riders. I told him you were interested. He said, come on by. Yeah, them boys over
Yeah,
there.
put a PlayStation
they'll
2
show
in
you
the
how to
back
put it
seat.
down. Yeah, man. Tell you what, though. Them dogs over there, a whole different breed. Doing switchbacks, rolling indos, on the expressway, popping front, back wheelies at a buck and some change.
This is gonna be the cleanest garage I've ever seen.
But anyway, that ain't my style. This is my style right here. Yeah. Now get on out of here. Back of your head already.
Or a pool table that converts into a, I don't know, McDonald's. There is a Pimp My Ride game that does
This
exist.
is all you, man. Just you against the clock. You got a couple of tries to post the best time, so get to it.
Should maybe think about having a look at that. Shen. Nope, I did actually want to have a look at that. It seems weird. I should see if I can try and find it. Sorry for murdering you and your family.
Chang, I've heard about this one. Not sure what the big deal is, but we'll find out soon
Oh,
enough.
I thought you were Chen, sorry. Still waiting for the Zhao game? Well, you're gonna have to be waiting a little bit longer, man. Because your boy barely has time to get stuff ready for stream, let alone make a game on the side. And I definitely don't have the funds to commish. I don't commish art, let alone a game, let alone a whole game. I don't know what it would be though. I'd like to say it'd be something cool. That much is certain. A Zhao dating sim? Oh, I feel like this has come up before in Adequate. Is it you dating Zhao or Zhao dating other things, people? For real though, why isn't there like a VTube, specifically a furry VTubing dating sim game? I know, actually thinking about it for more than 5 seconds, that's probably a terrible idea. But I could definitely see that some of the audience is really lapping that up. I don't think it would be Dark Souls, just because I personally do not enjoy Dark Souls games. Closest I've gotten to getting like legitimately tilted has been playing not a Dark Souls game, but like Jedi Fallen Order. It's kind of Souls-like, right? I think I'm going to say it'd either be like some sort of third or first person shooter perhaps, or possibly, I don't know. I don't know. No, I know. Oh, that was perfect parking actually. You play as Zhao to find dates. Well, there's got to be a socially awkwardness, like mechanic. Somehow. Like to start the conversation, there's like a quick time event or something. Which is very difficult to perform. So for a lot of people, it'll appear like it's not actually a dating sim, more just like a life sim. So many people getting murdered in this race. Downtown Atlanta is going to have memorials about this race. The amount of casualties that are going to be piling up. Beeping, is that in the song? So that's really obnoxious. Hey later, idiot. Okay, we had a really deadly first lap, but we kind of slowed down the kill count a little bit. And that might just be because we've killed a lot of people, so there's less people on the roads. But until then, I hadn't really hit a guy. Could have waited for that boost just a little bit longer. Oh well, gotta do it again. Attention, all units. Well, not just me. I mean, I think everyone was doing their bit for killing people there. Is that a... Is there a Vauxhall Corsa in this race? There is. The kids are kissing the bus, and that sounds like a fire hazard. Sounds like there's too many people in the bathroom in this song. They're all kissing, right? POV, you're late for work, yeah. You're late for work and it's wet. Police are haters. I mean, other than not normally, but it's like more so. Okay, that's not gonna help. That's fine. I needed to slow down for this point. No. I mean, the cops are quite difficult in terms of, like... Wow, that... that man just saw his life and, like, all of his ancestors and descendants' lives flash before his eyes. Thank you for parking on my foot. Congratulations on the victory. Could you please move? I think this race is called the Vortex? Does that mean we're gonna, like, go around... No, would that be a Vortex going round and round and getting faster and faster as we get in? Wow, this is just Lancer Evos. I'm not used to being just able to hold brake to go into reverse. I'm not used to not having to gear into reverse and then accelerate again. It's a little bit old-fashioned like that. Ooh! Back on the freeway. Sorry. POV, you're late for night shift. Why did I go this way? I don't know. It seemed like fun at the time, but it wasn't actually. Okay, I was gonna say, why did you slow down? But then I saw that there's like 7 crashed cars in front of me. So I feel like that's a legitimate excuse. We might be doing this one again. Chat. Thank you. I guess we're going this way now. Okay, we're gonna restart. You know that scene in The Matrix Reloaded, I think? Like, where Neo's flying through downtown to try and save Trinity, and there's just all this detritus getting dragged behind him because he's going so fast. I feel like that's how this race is like. Just so much stuff, and flotsam and jetsam just being dragged behind us as we zoom around Atlanta. Atlanta seems like a pretty cool city in this game, but I'm almost certain that is not the case in real life. I feel like there's not much going on in Atlanta outside of the airport. I might be wrong. I might be doing Atlanta a disservice. As I said, I haven't actually been to Atlanta. Any Atlanta heads sound off in the chat. Which one's the one at Atlanta again? Because you are ringing a bell. I forgot about that. Yeah, that guy killed himself. I crashed out. Oh, FWA, of course. Classic. Okay, we're gonna have to do this one again, I suspect. Yeah, we are. Cool. Alright, well, on that note, let's restart. Wait, FWA, wasn't that recent? Howdy, Wolf. How you doing? Are you on break? Oh, I gotta scratch my nose. Okay, well, you're at home. Ooh, that is a big break. Congrats on not being on shift tonight. Oh, okay, well. My nose is really itchy all of a sudden. I'm definitely a bit of a sundowner. I do much prefer to be at home at night. I need to have a nice little kind of camp set up by the time the sun's down. That's bad highway design to have an on-ramp just before an off-ramp. Go the other way around, off-ramps then on-ramps. Okay, I don't know what I was trying to do there, but it didn't work. Yeah? You enjoy driving late at night? Is that what we're getting at? Are you doing this late at night? Racing for pink slips or something? we made a good attempt at it. It was mostly, it wasn't me trying to climb the wall, it was me just being indecisive as if I wanted to go left or right, and I ended up just kind of splitting the difference and going into the wall. Sorry, your car can't drive this fast, or your dad can't drive this fast? Do I believe your dad? I think I do. Dad's car. Okay, yeah, well that might be a limit on dad's ability then. Okay, whoop. Okay, well that person is just like super dead. That's like dental records identification dead. I like the crashes in this game because it feels like there's an appropriate heft for the NPC cars, but it's not like obnoxious. Oh, there's actually a roadblock there. I've never actually seen that. I guess I've been so far back that it's been annihilated by the other races. Let's go this way for once. Let's see what's up. The 300C couldn't climb that wall either. Don't work on Samsung. I mean, well, that's what I get for not watching the road. Like the iPhone only things? Ah, there was a road through here. Okay, well, one more again. You like email the link to yourself or something? But then again, would it show up through email? I don't know. That's weird though. Like, is it something they've seen before, or is this like the first time they've seen it? If it's something they've seen before and you're having to get a new phone for work, I'm going to get that as a tax write-off. So do you have in mind what phone you're going to be looking at? Like another Android? An iPhone? Old Nokia flip phone? An iPhone, okay. Sorry, pardon. Yeah, we'll take a shortcut. Use it properly without like losing too much speed turning towards it. Of course, this does mean that we will get the cops on us because we're the first people through the blockade. Not ideal. Oh, that went well, didn't it? I think about it. No. Space program. I mean, a Nokia flip phone would be pretty cool.
Not bad, fool. Not bad at
And apparently there's a big... There's making a comeback. There's kind of older style things. Those older style phones. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who are proudly using like a flip phone or a dumb phone and like a 3DS and a cheap camera instead of using a smartphone that does it all. I'm gonna try and get some better rims for this car. Maybe some sick vinyls. I reckon a GT stripe would go hard on this. I mean, GT stripes go hard on anything, really, when you think about it. But I feel like on this in particular, GT stripes go hard. Okay, so is it only side? There's a bit on the front. Stripes, that's what we want. Close. That's not a stripe. That's kind of... Nah, not really. Kind of? That's better. Maybe too much stripe. Ooh, that's... No, that's a bit too fancy for my taste. Interesting. But no. No. Also no. That's not a stripe, that's just... You ran your car into a thing of paint. Maybe that one? Let me just go for this one. Old reliable. We'd make it a big white stripe down the middle. Lovely. Thanks, bro. I was worried that people wouldn't like the stripe, so I'm glad that people do. Rim size... Wait, we could go bigger and we weren't. We didn't have the maximum rim-age? Oh, shame. Yeah, let's go 195. It's like really thin. No. Yeah, I want to be incapacitated by any pothole. Okay, so this car is basically perfect. Let's change the rims though. Like, it's pretty bad when even the stock rims look better than your custom ones, in my opinion. Oh, bro, we can get spinners? Nothing says this generation of car games more than spinners. They are $6,000 though. They do look pretty tight. In the interest of economy, we won't get that one. We will get this one. Just like the Jetta. They look pretty cool. Yeah, this will be just a shower of sparks. I also think we need a... Oh wait, do we have a chop top? We do have a chop top. I thought we looked like we chopped our top. Wait, he had stock exhaust pipes? Cringe. Give me some absolute fart cannons. I think these ones are the biggest ones. They'll have to do. We need a better spoiler than that, I think. Oh, it's got the stripe on it. That's kind of neat. Look at that one. Lovely jubbly. Alright, let's go take this shower of the Sparksmobile out on the road. the best pimping this side of 2005. I mean, it does look pretty nice.
Now she gonna fly.
I hope not. I put a spoiler on it explicitly to avoid that. Yeah, let's try Roy. Or was it Ray? Let's find out. You there, sir. Your name? I wish to know your name and pronouns so I can insult you better. That's right.
Look at that ride. Now that's crazy. Don't give this guy no leeway or he'll ruin you with that sweet American.
Nitro Cola. The Nitro Cola Arena presents Nitro Cola on Ice. A musical experience. Okay, so he might have a little bit of a problem taking corners. That's good. I do think it is a little bit ambitious to call this car a luxury sedan and not a muscle car. I feel like that might be a little bit of embellishment by the developers over at Rockstar Games. This car is 100% a muscle car. I'm more inclined to agree with Need for Speed Carbon in this car. Sorry, from the Barracuda. Sorry, American Family. Is that an ambulance? Probably. There has definitely been a lot of need for an ambulance recently. Dude, how did you do that? It's like something I would do. Rocks. At the Rocks Theatre in combination with the Nitro Cola. It is a bit lame that they don't have the same kind of... One of the best parts about the Need for Speed, particularly like around this time period, the Need for Speed games with cops in them, they had some really good voice lines. You know, got him again in pursuit of a, yellow Lotus Elise headed south. Like, it just really made it feel like you're actually in a cop chase. Maybe it was a licensing deal? Must have been, right? Hey buddy, what are you doing? Just gonna park here real quick. That guy's AI, I think, just gave up. I would destroy an NSX in this game. Not like in this sense where it's actually destroyed, but like be a big fan of one. Also, playing this game and The Crew, it is kind of crazy to me just how much I enjoy engine swapping the cars. And not being able to do that is a real bummer. Okay, we had a rubbish start. The tachometer is so small, it's actually hard to tell if I need to gear up. Okay, I need to reverse. That much is straightforward. Is swap everything guy? Like, a guy that's like, I need to LS swap my coffee machine kind of thing. If I could have, I definitely would have LS swapped my my Jetta. Are you underground, or you just haven't rendered in? Oh, you're a motorcycle, that's why I couldn't see. Time to die. Oh, green knife is very cool. Running on fart gas, I assume. See ya. Oh, just made it under. That was lucky. Like, I do appreciate people like that to an extent, where they're just like, well, why not? Like, is it possible for me to put a V8 engine in my Mazda 2? If not, why not? Oh, we've got some new cars, so get ready for a quick fire. Camaro, El Diablo, Ram SST10, Camaro Z28, Monster Esprit, Charger, GTO, SR Celine, Silverado SS, Dodge Viper, ZR6, SL Corvette, CLS 55, GT 750, Velux. That's far too quick. I'm just gonna put it out there. Look, I'm not asking for like a full 30-second, like, wow, check this out, look at this car. Maybe just like 5 seconds a car. Does that guy have a... He does, he's got a thing in his hair at the front. I wonder what... Oh, it's, yeah, it's a hair thing. Afro car. Sorry, I think my white person was showing up by calling it a hair thing. I was going through my... I think I mentioned on Wednesday night I stayed up far too late for a work night because I was going through my Twitter bookmarks and just trying to clear things out in an attempt to finally kind of remove reasons to get rid of Twitter. To not get rid of Twitter, I should say. And one of the tweets that I had saved was, I think it was from the Eclipse. And it was a guy saying, I got sunburnt at an event which is famous for the sun not coming out. I'm truly breaking new ground. Applied Caucasian studies. I was like, I can see why I saved this tweet. I still have good taste in comedy. Probably could have done with taking that shortcut. At least it wouldn't have hurt. Why is he talking about his socks? That's a weird thing to talk about. Is he talking about his packing list for a whole holiday? I could get behind that kind of thing. It's like a rap song, but it's just about his packing list. I gotta have my laptop charger as well, because it takes a higher wattage than my phone. Man. Don't act like you're not impressed. Don't walk away. minivan didn't get annihilated. Also, personally, I do think there need to be more minivans in these kind of games. I'd 100% drive a, Chrysler Grand Voyage or whatever. Kia Carnival. Let's go. Okay, that was rude, firstly. Of course, the channel's favorite car, the Renault Aventus. No, I don't want to go into... What was that, car wash? Event time. I was close. Shadow, why did you do that to me? I'm assuming that was you, because you were... It was a truck. You spaz, of course. I would... That's what I need... That is... Jow...
Alert.
Jow Interactive Media's first game will be... Soccer Mum Racer. And you play as a mum or dad who, whilst Timmy is at soccer, little Timmy or little Tiffany is at soccer, he's racing the other parents with pink slips. But they've got to be back before, they've got to be back in time to pick up their kids. So it's got a similar mechanic to like, I think it was one of the Need for Speeds recently where you had like a... You could race for a certain amount of time, but then you had to get back in a certain amount of time. So like, you've got 10 real-world minutes to do some races, and then you've got to give back. Otherwise you lose all of your winnings because your kid gets sus. And tells your other parent, your wife or your husband, whatever. And then they disapprove of that. I think this is going to make $1 billion. I just need to figure out how to integrate a battle royale mode. And of course a battle pass. But it'd be very easy to add other media into it. Like you just get other dads or mums in it, you know? Like instead of, you know how like Fortnite's got Iron Man and stuff like that? We don't have Iron Man, we have Tony Stark as Dad Stark. Maybe Tony Stark Sr. You have both. Ooh, the clutch! What a clutch.
Hey, Bo, I got some hot new paint in. It can make your car look like glass.
We can make our car look like glass. I would be impressed to see that, sir. Is that just a photo of a Hummer killing a family? That seems like a weird thing to get a painting of on your wall. Oh, this is the time that I committed insurance fraud. Oh, I see you're admiring my securities fraud painting. Luxury Rollers Car Club. Well, that's me. I'm a luxury roller. Hello, luxury rollers. Your boy rang. Oh, you rang your boy? Yeah, I'm here. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, is there a mum bod? Because if we're having dad bods, there's got to be a mum bod, right? Is that just the Pixar mum? You know, the animated mum with the thickness? Wow. This luxury car club's got a lot of imagination in it, huh? sure this isn't just a Mercedes car club? In the water? You were in the water. Good for you. What a hero of the Atlanta Police Department. The question is, of course, in this very profitable racing game that we're proposing. Now you boost, you fool. Would we have combat? Or would it strictly be down to skill? I don't know. Sure, we'll go this way, why not? Ah, that's better for this. Oh, I'm in 4th gear when I could be in 5th gear. Ah! I'm in a wall when I could not be in a wall. Ah! I can't guarantee we're going to make it across the finish line, fellas. Might explode. I think what we need to is okay. Let's firstly. I think what we need to do is restart. Not view the replay. Let's not view that. Just having a drink. So I think there needs to be some sort of mechanic. Maybe all the street racing activities happen during soccer practice. So not just the street race itself, but also like preparing for the street race. So like all the pimping and stuff happens during soccer practice. So a side objective is to try and get little Timmy or Tiffany enrolled in as many activities as possible. Like band, 7 different soccer leagues and stuff like that. In an attempt to get more time to pimp the ride, as well as race. You could also have a kid performance modifier, perhaps. So like if you're a proud parent, you do better in the race, as opposed to if you're like a disappointed parent. Very good, Mr. Copper. I am evading police. Very observant. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Some sort of bumper stickers. Has to be in there. Maybe that's like the buff element you were talking about. The other thing I'm actually trying to figure out is whether there is actually any pimping in the game. Like, do you actually LS swap your Mitsubishi Delcia or whatever? Or is it just stock cars? But maybe you put like more pedestrian things on it, like you put a roof rack on top, and that adds I don't know, aerodynamics buff or something like that. Ka-chow! Ideally, it'd have a bumper sticker function similar to
You might want to buy some.
what was it?
Embarrass yourself with all that throwback.
Call of Duty? No, not Call of Duty. Counter-Strike, where you've got the sprays. You know, in like Source games, you've got the sprays, something like that. Yeah, that'd be brilliant, actually. If you're in cockpit cam. You've got like food wrappers and crisps and stuff flying everywhere in the cockpit as you drive. I could really get behind that. I mean, that could be a hazard thing as well. Like, you have a car cleanliness meter, so that's something you have to kind of maintain outside of training. Otherwise, it'll get too obnoxious during particularly exciting parts of the race, and you just can't see what you're doing. I mean, the real thing that you're going to have to worry about is I think it needs to have some sort of damage mechanic, right? Because I think ultimately we need to... I think I'd like to keep the idea that this is an entirely secret activity that your partner doesn't know about. Oh, well, that's not ideal. Okay, don't use too much time. I think he said the white boys go wild. That's me. I'm the white boy. I'm going wild. Yay me. I got mentioned. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Gran Turismo 7. Someone had like a sim rig, whatever it was, they had a sim rig. And part of their sim rig is they had a physical air freshener holder, like in the air. So as they turned, it would apply like the opposite direction. Like it would look like it was being affected by the G-forces of the car. Very funny.
Yeah, Hans, I'm impressed.
Thank you, so am I. Look, why not? While we're here, we might as well keep beating these CL 500s. So you gotta have some sort of vanity thing hanging from the thing. Bobblehead, that's another good shout. What would be an interesting, like, if we did have power-ups or something, an interesting attack move would be to get, kind of like the octopus in Mario Kart, cause the other racer's partner to call them, and thereby distracting them because they have to answer the phone. Look, I think Soccer Mom Racing is going to be a franchise, not just a single game. Yes, that's a good point, actually. That's a very good shout. Having side objectives of errands that you have to run. I went this way. That was a bad decision. Just didn't lose too much time. Yeah, little Timmy's got a dentist appointment. We've got to pick up the dry cleaning. I need some white bread for the Johnson's cookout on the weekend. It wouldn't necessarily even have to be soccer mom racing, though that would be the funniest, like, vehicle selection in my opinion. It could just be ordinary person racing. So maybe you're not a soccer mum, maybe you're just a salary man or woman, right? So you're doing this in between your 12-hour shifts at the office on the grind, you know? Was a racing line, I guess. That wasn't. Yeah, so it'd have to be set in, like... It'd have to be a period piece, because I think that'd be the best. If it was set in, like, you know, this time period. To, like, maybe 2008. Like, the peak pimping car racing game period, you know? So it could really be the best kind of parody of it. Oh, a few too many beans. I mean, there could be like a modern day DLC, but I think we want to aim for like no later than 2012. We'll call it First Term Obama Racing. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm missing all the usual forms. Okay. First prize, the 1990 Nissan Z. 300ZX probably. That you sold when you got married. And your first kid was born. Or, if it's Soccer Mum Simulator, Scholarship. It's actually a racing league run by the prestigious private school. Or you could lean into the Fast and Furious, and the first prize of winning the championship is a DVD player. You don't even need to drive a Civic to steal one. Thank you. I think the prestigious school angle would be very funny. Having a scholarship. Because then it could also be that you're actually not a ordinary participant. You're an undercover cop working from the inside to expose it. Or perhaps an investigative journalist. I'm not going to judge. Oh, I mean, that is the peak time for the blogs. Maybe you're a blogger. I don't know where I'm going! There'd absolutely have to be character customization. But I think we could make it really weird by doing a reverse of what GTA 5 did. If you haven't played GTA 5 online specifically, to make your character, you don't really make your character, you kind of define the attributes of their 4 grandparents? Am I right in saying that? Or is it 2 parents? I can't remember. So you could do a similar thing, except instead of defining the attributes of your parents, you define what your kids look like, and then the computer works backwards from there. Oh yeah, the Karen hairdo is a non-negotiable. No matter what, you've either got a Karen hairdo, or or you're in New Balance shoes, white sports socks, khaki shorts, and a polo. And you've also, particularly if you're the man, you've got one of those phone holsters on your waist. Is this where the jump is? It is! Oh yes, good shout. You gotta have a Bluetooth earpiece. Earpiece? I actually saw a fool with one of those the other day. I was like, damn, what a time capsule. There was a time when that was the single most business thing you could have on your person. Having a single ear occupied with this microphone thing. Pretty sure that's what the standard Xbox microphone Xbox 360 microphone looked like too. Knock knock. Yeah, I think that's the other thing. It'd have to... I don't think you could have, like... You definitely wouldn't have this music playing. It'd just be, like... dad rock. Suitable dad rock for the period, of course. Probably, like, 70s music, I guess? And there'd be absolutely no swearing, of course. That's not just because it's a JAL Media game. Because I don't think the dads would approve of it.
Orderly!
I mean, they're not easy races, but they do earn a fair amount of money. Best Remove Aggro is now available. Zone is now available for sports concepts? Huh? What are sports concepts? I have not encountered one yet, sir. I'll do one more.
You seem to be getting a little baby rep out there. Time to get a little aggro. This makes you right indestructible and lets you inflict extra damage on any fool dumb enough to get in your way. You fill the meter by hitting things in the city. The more you hit, the quicker your meter fills. Each time the meter is filled, you get 1 unit. To activate aggro, hit the L3 button. Use it wisely. Only SUVs, trucks, and luxury sedans, except the SL500 and the Lexus SC430 can use this stuff.
That's weirdly specific. No, it's not strictly. If you look at the speedometer,
Looks like you're
particularly when I'm driving, you'll notice that there's like a red bar that kind of fills up around it. That's the damage.
And have incredible control over the movements of your ride.
This is the one I actually want, the zone one.
Just drive real clean and you fill up the zone meter. Each time it's filled, you get 1 unit. Then hit the L3 button and you go into zone. Each time you hit it, you'll use 1 unit. Not just any ride can use zone. Only tuners, sports bikes, and exotics.
Damn. So in other words, not the car I'm driving currently. Very cool. You could even have gangs in the like cliques of parents, possibly based on schools or sports clubs. Maybe you don't race individually, maybe you race as like a sports team. Bruh. Throwing the race, man. Currently there aren't any red bars around the speedo climb because it's the best gamer. There you go, there's one, just under the M of MH. I don't know if that means I can like kill people. Oh, that's not helpful, is it? Like damaging their cars or not. Oh, there you go. You can blow yourself up by doing that. I did not know that. Maybe that could be like the race marshal or something. I'm trying to think how broad of a variety of cars do we want it just to be like people movers and what have you, or would a sedan also qualify? Like I feel like there needs to be an advantage for having a larger car, because otherwise you just go for the smallest car. Then in theory it would be the fastest. I did it again. You definitely have to have a stage, particularly the ones, if you remember, that have the two seats in the boot facing backwards. Because I feel like for this time period, particularly earlier on in it, that was like the thing. guy really did take him higher. I feel like the best car has to be a Volvo. Like, that's the cover car. Maybe a Volvo XC90 from 2005. See ya!
Not bad, fool. Not bad at all.
Yeah, let's go to the garage. I think I'm gonna buy a higher class of car. Like, we could maybe get a C-class car. I'm tempted by the Elise for obvious reasons. One, it's a Lotus Elise. Two, it's a Lotus Elise. The 350Z could also be kind of tight. It does seem like it's a little bit better in terms of pimpability, I think. Not by a huge amount. Oh, that's the... Oh, that'll do. That's kind of orangish. Let's... Nah, let's just dive feet first.
Now that's something you won't see every day. That ride is one fly truck, and this guy Lamont knows how to drive it.
Yeah, sure, I'll race against the truck. I do not have nitrous, though. I should try and get nitrous at the very least.
Yeah, I know everyone loves girls on motorbikes.
I mean, the other version of this game, instead of Soccer Mom Racer set in like the 90s, you could have, I don't know, another pun racer, but set in the like in post-war England or something. So you're racing real old cars. Unsurprisingly, this costs a lot more money. $420, nice. That looks like Wayland Yutani, so I'm gonna say yes. Gotta get those hooker headers on here. That's all we can afford. We'll probably get some new paint though. I think metallic paint is free. Wait, is pearlescent free? Huh, doesn't look great though. Color shift. Oh, we're getting real TVR up in here now. Matt. Our standard metallic orange. Horse and carriage racing would also be great. Or you set it in Amsterdam. You set it in Amsterdam in current year. And instead of being car racing, it's like it's the same kind of feeling as this in terms of like street racing, but it's with push bikes. Maybe e-bikes if we're feeling exciting. Or you do a remake of Midnight Club. So fully all about the pimping and stuff like that.
Choppers of America are sending out the beauty to take out the beast.
But the traffic is realistic. Oh man, that was too funny. Amish racing, or Amish racing, that's what we're doing. It's all about underground Amish racing in Arkansas? Is that an Amish state? Sounds like it should be. Oh, is that the Mustang Celine? I forgot about that car. I think we may have overestimated our ability. We'll have to see. Ooh, almost went out of my way to kill that person. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to look for other races. And by that, I hope it means, we're just going to go back to the main menu, the kind of free roam. Yeah, okay, it does. I think what we're going to need to do is spend a little bit more time in the 300C doing some races. Doing some money. Make this car a little bit more competitive. Or it's a racing game, but it's set at the turn, like the beginning of motoring, full stop. Or maybe it's trains. Basically what I'm saying is, Microsoft, give me some money. Oh yeah, it'd have to be sepia tone. It's sepia tone, and it's also like jumpy film speed, as if it was filmed by someone winding it. So it's got a variable frame rate, but in the most annoying way possible. Or the worst possible outcome, there isn't any music to it, but every half an hour, a text card will pop up. No, not half an hour, every like 30 seconds or 10 seconds, a text card pops up. Like, Screech! Yeah, crash scene missing. or all the audio, either that or all the audio is obviously like foleyed badly, like the horses are coconuts kind of thing. Damn, what are these cars? These look sick. Is this because I bought a B-class car? Are these... Oh, sorry, C-class car? Are these C-class races I'm versing? Maybe not. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, it's the Dodge concept car. Let's try this race from the top and see if we're still outclassed. How cool cars. The answer is maybe. Judicious boosting and poor driving on the AI's part, we might be able to pull it out of the hat. Good idea, Mr. Charger concept car. Oh, if I didn't run into him there, I may have done it. Whenever I think of nativity plays, I think of Love Actually and the kid getting cast as the Christmas lobster or whatever at Jesus' birth. It's like, oh, okay. Deal. That's him screaming from the crash car. Maybe. Slightly out of our league here. Sorry kids, no slides for you anymore. I think the other racing game, I think I've pitched it before, is Little Tykes Racing. So you're like a 5-year-old in one of those Flintstone, plastic things, right? parade. We didn't do a parade. We definitely had a nativity when I was in preschool, I think. And I cannot remember what I went as. My mum would know, obviously. But apparently me and my then best friend just spent the entire time picking at the sheep in front of us, which was made out of cotton wool balls and stuff. Rather than really kind of, I don't know, doing whatever it is you do in a nativity play when you're not doing this nativity song. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, that's less than ideal. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, we got third. That's not ideal, but we'll see what happens. A yearly parade, okay. A wedding ceremony? Huh. I don't know where I thought I saw that going, but it wasn't to a wedding. I think we've got a really good racing franchise here. Or the other one, I don't know if it's a racing game. They just ran into their petrol pump themselves. But it's hearse racing. You're Undertaker racing. So you're not about killing people, but you're about racing from point to point. Kind of like Crazy Taxi, I guess. Except a bit more macabre. You're racing to be the first person to collect the corpse to then take to the funeral house. Because, I don't know, there's a new app in town or something. And that's how they do funerals now. What? You were Puss in Boots? I guess that makes as much sense as the Christmas lobster, but there you go. It truly is amazing what different translations of the Bible bring to it. So I think this is the aggro thing. I don't think that's the slowdown one. I don't think I've got that one. I don't think I'm allowed to have it. Well, we're not coming to last anymore, chat. But we're sure as hell not coming first. Third. Second overall. We're still in it, I think. With one more race to go. Wow, that almost, yeah, because of the way the textures are clipping, it looks like it's really flooded. Surprise. Damn, this is taking a lot of concentration. Yeah, I just want to kick it too, man. RC crashed. Sure. That looked cool as nothing else. That's not helped.
Alert. Ads are started.
Okay, Ron finished first. So that's, yeah, Jermaine was the guy in first place, I think. Which means we came first overall. Woo! I love it when a tie results in me winning. Escalate X.
Damn,
EXT,
a
sorry.
Escalade EXT? You know you can't complain about that, eh?
I mean, I can. It's not my kind of thing. Wait, they made a pickup truck? I guess I'm not super surprised by that, but didn't know it off the top of my head. Hype indeed. Yeah. I figured it was a rebadge. Except there's a Gurge. Some money into this Lotus. Sneak in there. Oh wait, first let's get in the right vehicle. The Lotus! I feel like our host would not appreciate us doing burnouts in this establishment of his. He keeps a pretty tidy ship. Vince. Thanks, Vince. Oh no! Gotta go to work? Oof. My condolences on the busy day. I hope you survive. I was saying earlier that my workday was hella busy also. But despite their best efforts, I survived. Yeah, and I imagine for everyone, not just all three of us, but everyone, the weekend will not be long enough. Okay, we can't get tires. I guess that makes sense. Tires are pretty expensive. Can we lower the car for free, though? "17-inch rims, please." High profile? Nothing, thank you. Ride height. How low can we go? 4-inch drop. Damn! Damn. Tire width? Yeah, I'll go for 355, thank you. That's so low, it's cropping in on the over here. It's crazy. Okay. Let's try and take this for a race and see if it's a bit better. I mean, they're only level 1 parts, but it should help a bit.
You lucky bum. I can't believe what I did to your car. Amazing. Oh, gee.
Yeah, it's a little bit quicker off the line. City race optional. That's my middle name. A pink and white beagle called Snappy. Related, of course, to Snoopy. Maybe in arcade mode, I want to pimp, if I can, pimp the Phaeton. Because the Phaeton is just such a weird car to have in this game. I forgot it was a circuit. I don't know if it was mentioned in the loading screen. Ah, no, yes! Oh, that was close.
You might want to invest some of that bread in your ride.
What do you think I've been doing in your garage, my man? In fact, just for that, I'm gonna come back and spend more money in your shop. How do you like that, hmm? Bet he's gonna hate this, me coming in and spending more money on my car in his shop. We did all that, yup. I'll get some brakes in there as well. Ah, sure, new dimension, why not? What's the body kit situation like for a Lotus Elise in this game? Pretty bad. Should have seen that coming. There are literally no body mods. That's a real shame. Guess I should have gone for the 350Z, huh? Oh well, live and learn. Okay, this car is as good as it can be. Current. Given our options of upgrade.
Look at that what, baby?
Artificial environment established.
Oh, we're in an artificial environment. That's exciting. Unbeatable street races. I'll be the judge of that. Hold on, what's all this then? What am I getting sent? Yeah, I mean, I know there's ones like IRL, but they're just... It's not common for these kind of cars to have them in games, though. I mean, Need for Speed definitely had them, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just off my face. It's not impossible. Oh, okay, so I wasn't the only one to turn up in a Lotus. So mine is the lowest to the ground, and therefore the coolest. Sure did. Yeah, go Vauxhall Corsa. Ah! another great boost from the AI. Wait, we kind of need a spoiler on this now that I think about it. It's super whack. Particularly because this is in the so-called tuner category. Okay, well that was just dumb. I should have taken the jump. Underground 2 had some really nice upgrades, and Carbon did as well, and most one did. So it's weird that this game does not have any upgrades, body kits for this car. I wonder if that's like the premium package. Like if you pay the big bucks, you can upgrade your like when you're licensing the Lotus, you're allowed to upgrade the cars visually. But if you're just paying, you know, a pittance, not so much, sorry. If you just want the car in the game, you can get the car, but you can't upgrade it. Very good, officer. Okay, here comes the jump. Let's take it properly, unlike those fools. On a completely unrelated note, I wonder what's happened to Mr. T. Is he dead? He's old enough that he could probably be dead. I mean, I suppose anyone could be dead, really, when you think about it. Still kicking? I've seen some episodes of, like, the A-Team, but I think the first exposure I had to Mr. T was a Snickers ad. Which is a pretty good way to get exposed to Mr. T, I feel like. Get some nuts, that's the one. I feel like that's partly where I got the bit of saying fool all the time. I didn't mean to press that button. I guess we're doing another one. Barabbas, right? We got a Skyline, we got a Charger? Oh, Challenger, I can't remember which one that is. Ah! They're picking on the little guy. Quite literally at this point. I did not see the Ronins unplayed. telling me there's gang activity in my illegal street racing scene? I must alert the constabulary forthwith. Gotta do a jump if you can with marshals. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Well, let's try it one more time, but otherwise we'll maybe go around. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? Either that or a diesel Astra or something, right? Actually, these days it'd be a BMW X5. West Midlands have an Impreza. Oh, the Volvo V90 is a cool car. Oh, I just nicked the wall there. This is definitely in that era of games where it's like, oh, this is going to be really hard, and that's how you're going to get value from it. Not Kyle. No. Take that, Kyle. You stupid Celine.
What's wrong with you, punk? Look at the car.
Let's look for other races.
Make that fatty roll like a 20. Let me see you make that fatty roll like a 24. 20 shout and make that fatty roll like some 20 bowls.
Yeah, let's get the slightly smaller payer. Maybe that'll be better for us. The Hot Lanta, $10,000 and the 04 SS 1000. Look, we'll try. I also wonder. Junior vehicle, is it in here? I'm looking to try and like. Is there a way to turn it off of manual? And I don't know if there is. Guess not. Well, we'll figure it out. Just because I feel like I'm not doing the best job with the gears. I mean, the Octava VRS is a cool car. Particularly if it's a wagon. What's that other white car? Oh, it's the Charger again. The Dodge Charger concept. Boost to get back in the road. Dude, that was a great turn. Very different racing game to like even the Crew or Forza Horizon. I feel like a lot of the time in this game you really want to be in like the top 2 gears just because you're driving that fast. Oh, we can't do it now because we've got a corner coming up. Nice drift. XXL. Just when you thought XL was large enough, there is XXL. This summer. Extra, extra large. So, finish first. The R34 did look... I do like... The R34... Let's start again. R34 did look cool, yes. Looks a bit truncated though, right? It looks a bit short. But I really like the look of that concept car.
Nice going.
I don't remember what I meant to do to unlock the bits and bobs. I think I just beat the other races, right, to unlock the other level of upgrades and stuff. Sorry, are we gonna race Mega Kitty? Oh, Naomi. Poland Mega Kitty. Got it, that makes more sense, obviously. Bob, are you Mega Kitty?
Man, that bike almost look as good as she does, but pay no attention to that. Don't get distracted. This Naomi girl is all business. Don't give her a chance to humiliate you.
Buddy, I'm gonna probably try and murder her in the race. Well, I kind of got it before the race starts, so that's gonna be at least a psychological victory there. Mega Kitty. In a world where inadequate really needs to grill. Or something. Mega Kitty. Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to inadequate, though I do appreciate it if you do. Yeah, take care. Don't let capitalism be victorious over you. Oh, there's Mega Kitty. Mega Kitty triple X. Ooh, wow. What is inadequate not telling us? Well, this Naomi lady is pretty quick. Well, we're going to do this race again from the top. Tool TMI. Oh, there's ribs across the road from the Mega Kitty place. Maybe there really is norms hanging out. Oh, killed that man. Yeah, someone look at the camera, I'm gonna have to do it again. Back to 1. Damn it. Ah! He boosted while I was attached to him, so I just kind of got thrown away. So we have to take it from the top again. What is this? A ribs and chops shop? I've never heard of chops as like an advertised thing at a restaurant. This is a butcher's. Maybe I was just thinking it was a restaurant. I mean, there was nothing to indicate it was a restaurant, I guess. At least something's going on. Music. The driving is a little bit of a struggle. I can't imagine what it's like when you get to the supercar stage. That must be absolutely insane. Up. So you can't get the charge in slow motion, good to know. Ow. Ooh, lucky. Very lucky. This Naomi lady is not that great at racing.
I told you they was punks.
You did no such thing, sir. Wow, who's this person? Hey, I'm here too. Let me in. I want to be in the photo. I like their attitude. They're go-getters. We like that kind of thing in the barracks. Because I'm not a go-getter, so someone needs to be a go-getter. Someone needs to be able to go to the restaurant and say, hey, he ordered a rib, not a chop, or whatever. So I'm just going to make the best of the situation if I do get a chop instead of a rib. Okay, we just completely lost that one. Can't be good for my tires doing that burn at the beginning because they have already so little flesh to them. Oh, okay, I just kind of spun out. That was fun. Has overcooked. Well, it's like the barbers, right? I don't know about you, but I have never once said when the barber's like being like, hey, what do you think at the end of the haircut? I'm just gonna do the race just so I kind of know the circuit. It's supposed to be like sunset. It's feeling pretty bright actually, all things considered. I don't know if it's necessarily an English thing, I think it's just a thing. Like, outside of Karens, I don't think, unless it's like poisonous, I don't think anyone really actually says, no, it sucks. Oh, I was gonna say we came 5th, not bad. No, it was 5 out of 5. The trouble is, I'm almost certain I mentioned this on the channel before, I just do not know how to speak to a hairdresser. Like, I don't know what all the different numbers mean, and more to the point, I don't know which of the numbers I like. Oh, thanks. I was following you. If I just go for a trim as well, I'm not cool enough to have styled hair. I'm far too white to have cool hair. Around the corner we go. Okay, these guys are They're in first. These fellas. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to hit the boost button. If I hit the boost button instead of the slow down button, would have worked. Damn, that's long hair. I know, I don't know why I don't do that. Like, one of my coworkers has done that, like, announced he was going to do that. He was like, what do you reckon of this? I was like, that's fine. But for some reason, that just doesn't feel right to me, and it's probably just my social awkwardness more than anything else. Oh, damn. Man, that bus really affected me. Okay, that's a wall. That's a car. Truly a learning experience for us all. Also a wall. Way. I don't know. I don't think I could. Maybe that's just me. Like, I didn't think I'd look good in a beard, and then someone suggested I should grow it out, and I did, and I haven't shaved it off in the last year. Like, it's not a long beard by any stretch, but it's still a beard. Okay, well, I hope you like seeing this race, guys, because I'm going to be seeing it a few more times. Wait, is this the John Cena song? Like, I could have sworn it had the, you know, the double-doo thing. I mean, part of the reason I would not go for long hair is because as is probably famous, I'd like to think, do not wash my hair. Well, do not shampoo my hair. And yeah, as you're saying, a lot of upkeep. I don't know if I can really be bothered. That was it. That was the one. Yeah, that's a bit much for me. Ow. Well, then there's that too, yeah. I think I'm a very stereotypical man in that I do not really pay attention to my appearance too much at all. So 30 to 45 minutes each day doing hair stuff. Okay, well that's not quite the corner. That's probably a bit much for your boy. Endure. Maybe a bit too much mustard on that one. What was that? He was taking revenge. He was like, you killed me in a past life. We came out of that corner so well. How did I do that? How did I do that? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, quick comb and then we're off to the races. Finally. It was all worth it. We got the level 2 parts. I will continue racing Naomi though, because we're halfway through it. And we need the money for those performance parts. Money. I mean, there's all this talk about Naomi, but this isn't the only time that she's ever come second, I think. Every other time she's like been dead last. That's because it's Lotus gang up in here. Stealth. I don't think that was you, Shadow. I mean, Stealth is kind of Shadow 4, I guess. There goes 2 families. I changed my number plate for that. I just haven't been bothered to change my number plate for this, for any other car, because it's on the PS2, so it's a little bit of a hassle. Also, frankly, the D-pad, as you may have noticed, is a little bit oversensitive. So I feel like it often double inputs. I recovered from that. But I did go. That's the tradie coming home from work. Nice drift there. Oh, that's a couple of corpses. Okay, T-bone finished. That means I'm probably not going to win.
I almost feel bad for you.
Was that you, Naomi? I mean, you shouldn't. You came after I did, so... Like, placed after I did. Let's rephrase that. that garbage truck driver was trying to kill that guy next to him. Oh, you can knock out the pillar. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, that was a useful boost. It definitely didn't completely throw the race as well. Yeah, right. I would not pay for a custom headstone. Well, like outside of name, obviously. But it's not going to be a, you know, like diamond quartz headstone or whatever. Frankly, I prefer to just be cremated, I think. I mean, that would involve an incredible increase of traffic density in that game, which I wouldn't be against. Am I earning money for each time I restart this race? I think so. I think it resets, but I feel like I got a lot of money. Oh, that's first place. You can actually see them, that's a big improvement. Okay, now we're in 5th, so that's the opposite of improvement, a disimprovement. Very different song. Oh, it sounds like something David Bowie would have. Naomi came first, that's weird. Normally that never happens. As I've said, normally she's pretty trash. I think part of the problem is I forget that I've got the super slow down, take corners well maneuver. And instead I use the I'm going to crash into everything maneuver. Far too often. I think primarily because we won that one right at the end. I do want to just kind of keep on racing on the off chance everyone just really stacks it. I don't think it's guaranteed by any
Alert.
stretch.
Heads are starting.
The Lotus Esprits are very good cars, it seems. Or at least the people who are driving them are just better than me. Both plausible. Scusi. Ah! I think I'm going faster than me. I mean, I know I've boosted him by mistake. Still in? Well, the V8 helps too. But you think the Elise would get him in the corners, right? I also think that I'm more susceptible to, like, not damage, but like slowdowns from hitting objects. Okay, so we are actually still earning money every time I restart. So now we have 17,500. So it's not a total waste of time, me just kind of sitting here and grinding. Well, not grinding, banging my head against the wall might be more accurate. Things like that, there's just like nothing you can do about it in this kind of race. Yeah. It would be a lot better in Horizon if it just because it has the rewind function. It feels weird to say, but I do think I prefer driving the 300C. I think that's principally because of the additional heft. Like, I think in this car, as soon as you hit a thing, you're just gone. Whereas in the 300C, if you hit something, there was a pretty good chance that it just would kind of tank it, you know? I guess it makes sense, but there doesn't seem to be any benefit to having such lightness. Like, it's not like I'm amazing at taking corners or anything. I'm just bad at taking hits. I can maybe probably jump further. But I don't know if that's any particular use, because you can't... I don't think you can accelerate in the air. So it's like only downsides. Free me from this Naomi-sized prison. No, in this game, lightness is not the best. In Horizon or in Need for Speed, yes. That was rough. I think that's the only way we can describe that. Rough. Oh, I see. I guess so you can, like... Because you don't strictly have an avatar, I guess, in a car. But on a bike, you do. So you can, like, make yourself look like Naomi if you so wish. It is making me wonder whether it's worthwhile actually upgrading the car. Or if it's better to be, like, saving for a 350Z or something with a bit more heft. Yeah, something a bit more chonk. Just do a couple of things only on the speed side of things. Not that they're cheap. Like, I wonder if this will be enough to kind of balance things out. Probably not. But I guess we'll find out. Already done that. Let's not worry about the nitrous just yet. That's our top speed done and our acceleration done. We cannot get any faster than that. Let's try this in just like one of those red dot optional races and see if that's actually improved things or if it's still much of a muchness.
Now go and beat those fools. You ain't got no excuses.
Could do a tuner, unbeatable tuner? Yeah, sure, man. Oh, this one. Sorry. I forgot about that song. It's a pretty eclectic mix of music. I kind of expected it to be more just kind of like rap R&B stuff. But it's a bit of everything, really. Yeah, it was a pretty shocking launch, but we are keeping up a lot better than we were before. That's not the car's fault, that was my fault. The car is actually a lot better. That was also my fault. It's a good gamut. I don't think it's, like, I feel like I've mentioned, but for me the Underground 2 soundtrack is all time. I don't think it's quite that level of good, but it's pretty good. I did not hit that car. Maybe it's because I've been like a lot more crash averse than I was in the 300C. But we are not taking as much damage as we were in that car. Almost the same thing again. Now I think we can make this work. Lawrence's Rush Hour. I can't remember that song off the top of my head. I'd almost certainly know it as soon as I heard it. But for me, it was Riders on the Storm, and if you're in a race in particular, Black Betty was pretty chill to get going on. I'll do another one while I'm here. There were probably some other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head. Thank you for clearing a path. Whoa! It's a little bit annoying that it goes completely silent in slow-mo. It'd be nice if it was like just slower engine noises or like slower tire squeals, like in Most Wanted. I think that's what they did. Oh, that's a real shame. Oh, I even missed the checkpoint? Oh, gosh darn it. Somehow the cop lost interest. I guess he thought I died because I went to the cemetery. Well, this will take. Oh yeah, I can see that. I went completely the wrong way, but I went really fast in that direction, so that's something. I think everyone ran into that cop. I don't think anyone didn't hit that cop. It was like, F this cop in particular. What are you doing, man? I'm not the police. For flip's sake, if anything, it seems that I'm too fast now. Which is an interesting problem to have. Just an absolute cluster flip, man. I spend half of my time looking at the tachometer because it's so small. Nope, didn't mean to do that, but I went to say no to an easier corner. What are your plans for the weekend, Shadow? I forgot to ask the chat. What's going on for Saturday and Sunday for you? Anything exciting? More car works, perhaps? DTD. I actually don't know what DTD is. I meant to ask about that, but I wasn't sure if it was something I should ask about. Duct tape dummy. Is this for a suit or something? I've seen it done for like cosplay and stuff, so I'm assuming it's for something like that. Cool. So how do you actually like? Obviously, you get some friends to duct tape you up, but how do you get it to not, like, you know, duct tape to your skin? Is it just like a cheap undershirt or something that you've got underneath? That then cut off with it? Or a boiler suit? Ah, okay. And then you just cut that up. Yay, front bumpers. I don't have a front bumper. Well, upgrade option is perhaps a better way to finish that sentence. Rather than just leaving it as, I don't have a front bumper, while obviously looking at a front bumper. So they're going to make it themselves? Olens? Ah, okay. No, I can't see how this is useful. I like how Brembo is the only level 2 brakes manufacturer. They must have paid some good money for that one. Actually, what I want to do, I want to manage vehicles. This Cadillac X EXT. Oof. It is a different class though. SUV exists as its own class, so I should hold off on that. Maybe do something with that Bel Air that we've got. Because there seem to be different events for different cars. Okay, it's a little bit slower than we're used to. Oh, look, I am fully aware that it's very good, but I do not want a suit. Because that is just not an expense I could even consider entertaining. Like, even having that thought is too expensive, you know? Okay, that's probably enough of that. We need to really focus on this. No, you know, as much as we can afford to. Body upgrades. Oh, it does have body upgrades, this one. That one. That's just so much money. A wheelie bar, interesting. Mud flaps, that's a weird thing to have. Come on. Ooh, do you want to go side pipes maybe? Nah, they're a bit obnoxious. Just 2 fart cannons at the back, thank you. I take it, given that you know the cost, you've had a squiz at how much it would cost. Is this because it's a stock wheel? Yeah, probably. What do you mean, right? Oh, because we haven't upgraded the suspension. Okay. Well, let's do some races in this. And then we'll try and get some bits and bobs for it. I think the most I want to do is get one of those really realistic looking Japanese fursuit heads. And that's basically it, I think. Like, in a sense, Jow works out pretty well for someone who wants to make a fursuit on the cheap. Because the really only exposed fur parts are head and tail. Which I guess would be a partial. But I wouldn't even need paws. I could just get like a, you know, like long gloves or a fursuit or something. Not a fursuit, or a morph suit, that's what I was wanting to say. Sorry, sir. That'd probably do the trick. Because I definitely have it with, like, clothes on. I was kind of coming over here because I figured this would be the right place to be. That's alright. I should probably call it a night here as well anyway. I will do one race. Well, have a good snack and best of luck at your meeting. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If at all possible. Thank you for staying for as long as you did though. Alright, let's get this done. I've never actually driven this car before, and we don't have nitrous. Okay, handling makes a little bit too slow. As does the acceleration. I think it's at the supermarket. It's weird to me like that. We also only have 4 gears, right? Oh, I didn't realize there was a tunnel in here. To the beach. I've always been terrified of going into the beach, but I thought there was like a dead end. And then I was panicking for no reason. The real reason I should have been panicking is the fact that I'm not going to win this. Not even close. Alright, let's try and take it from the top. Got that type of stuff just in time. So we kind of in the race. A little bit. No, I'm just far too aggressive on the gears. I keep changing down by like 3 whole gears when I've only got 4. Yeah, really nailed that. Rubbing and racing. You're not racing kind of things. Full contact sport effort. And partially because I'm just not doing well. If we don't get it this time, what we're going to do is fall back, drop out to the free roam, and probably break out the Lotus. Do some Lotus stuff. Earn some fat. Okay, we're gonna go and earn some fat Lotus stacks. Oh dear, the room is hot tonight. Yeah, I should have just actually gone to garage, because I've got to go to the garage now. To Oscar? Did you have the bike? Alright, so get back in the Lotus. For now. Do some Lotus races. Go from there.
Oh, good yawn.
Now that's a car, fool. None of that factory issue garbage.
Let's go say hi to these guys. I wonder if that would work. I want to try and like flash my lights in midair. I'm doing that sweet jump. With that, okay, I'm walking over. Would that do the business? Okay, before we started, where was that jump? Here. Flash, 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 flash. Hey, dude, sick. Ooh, a dodge. Ram. Oh, dodge ram. Dodge fight. A lot of dodges actually in this one. Really have to wave the flag while it's for European / non-American cars. Yellow dodge. That actually kind of worked out. Okay, that's 3,000 extra trolley dues.
You was racing a fool.
If we go back to the garage, we might be able to get some more handling on our Pontiac? Was it? What was it? I think it was a Pontiac. Manage. That was a Chevrolet Bel Air. Luckily Shadow wasn't here to see that. That would not have gotten me any brownie points. Okay, that's a pretty big increase. Okay, we already got the sway bars in there. You wouldn't know it from the amount of sway we had last time. We need 3,000 for that extra tire coefficient. So we'll leave that for now. I think we might be able to Tires. Where is it? Wheels? Looking for like the width. Used to be here. Oh, dimension. Got it. Seven inches. Yeah. What happens if you do repaint it? Okay, it keeps the white. Nice. Does look good in green. I'm gonna call that a yellow. Let's go the dark egg blue. The dark egg blue with the white walls is a nice touch. Oh, that's the ME4 one too.
I love that ride, man. A classic muscle car.
Just blaze, you're a rebel on this beat.
Let me just do... Oh, look, we're placing it here. Oh, I forgot there were trams here. Up and down. Okay, so this is a different one to the one we attempted before. Okay, so none of the past knowledge is useful. There's the up part. The fact that you can get affected so easily by everyone else as well, not great. Well, that didn't... That corner's not my finest. It's a little bit lame that you can't get more, like you can't choose which ability you use. I would love to have the zone ability on this car. Like the ability to like slow down time and really nail its corners. I think that would be super useful. So I could avoid situations like that. Muscle car races are just up to us. Get one crashing all the time. Myself included. We'll do one last restart, and then if we crash, well, that's gonna be it. stream. Oh well, that was fun. Let's go to the garage. That was that. It's just not a fun car to drive, that one. Just ain't. Oh, you can skip with the menu button. There you go. Exit garage, save the game. And then we turn off. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, chat. It's been a pleasure having you. I'll be back in, oh, what, 20 hours or so? For, something else. I haven't figured out what. So look forward to that. Until then, I hope you have a good weekend. Well, a good end to your week and a good start to your weekend. Depending where you are, obviously it's different. For me, it's just weekend from now on. If you like what you saw, please drop a follow, of course. Otherwise, in addition to coming over and saying howdy on Blue Sky, and of course, coming over and saying howdy in the old Discord as well. We're going to raid out to Queso. They're currently playing through Half-Life Alyx. Yeah, as I said, I'll be back in about 20 hours playing something. I don't know what, because I've got a week's break after that, so it can't be something that's like got a super in-depth story, you know? Anyway, come back in 20 hours to find out what that is. Let's go say to Queso. Alright, good night, but most importantly, God bless.